Hey everyone, Alice here, and welcome to a reading. I will explain. This is something that I haven't really done, but it just kind of came to me. It is if you're feeling this way, then this is the energy that's coming towards you, or the energy that's around you. We'll see what's going on, basically. So I'm gonna use my Enchanted Emotions deck, and I'm going to pull 6 emotions, and it is kind of like a pick a card reading because I'm going to show it to you. You're not going to just pick. You're going to pick how you're feeling, if that is how you're feeling, or if you feel drawn to the card in some way. Maybe it's the imagery or something along those lines. I do feel like these will be kind of specific messages. Because it is on how you're feeling. So if you're not feeling any of the emotions that come out, then perhaps there could be a future influence. If you're feeling drawn to something even though you don't really feel that way, that could be what's coming towards you in the future. Or maybe just come back later and maybe you'll be feeling a certain way, a different way then. All right, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna pull the cards, 6. We're gonna do 6, and then we'll have 6 readings, and then you can go to those readings. Now, even though this will probably be more specific messages, it is still a general message. So again, use your intuition, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't try to force it. And these are also timeless readings as well. So it doesn't matter when you find this. It's on your timeline, not on mine, okay? So let's get, we'll see first what we're dealing with. So we'll get the emotions. So if you're feeling these emotions, that will be your reading. Now, of course, you can feel more than one. We don't just feel one emotion at a time. Right? Okay, so 6. Okay. Well, whatever. When they come out, I'll just get 6, and then we'll, if they come out upright or not. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. 6. Nice. I'll put this over here. Not very organized. Okay, so what do we have here? So we have kind, we have innocent. Oh, I'm just gonna move that a little bit. We have thoughtful, we have curious, we have humble, and we have numb. All right, so those are the 6 emotions. Take some time to figure out which one you feel drawn to, or more than one, like I said, and I will see you in your reading. Okay, so if you were drawn, or if you're feeling kind here, then this will be your reading. So I'm just gonna put that over there, and let's see what's going on for you, you kind person. Now, I feel like this doesn't necessarily mean just that you're feeling kind. You could be experiencing kindness from other people as well. I get that too. Okay. Oh, actually, let me put this first. That really goes with the kindness. 6 of Cups, 6 of Swords. Sorry, I'm just getting everything where. Ace of Pentacles, 4 Swords. Okay. Oh, okay, I see. I see. I see. I see. I see. All right. So, what I'm getting here is your energy here is very giving. That's 6 of Cups. That 6 of Cups is an energy of give and take, but it's on, you can call it an unconditional love, mutual love. I feel that's probably the best way to explain it. So just giving because you want to give. And I see here with the Empress here and the 6 of Swords in your energy, there could be some concern if you're overgiving. Because the Empress is a very nurturing, very supportive energy. She's very loving. She has a lot of love to give. But with the 6 of Swords, it's like, it's not that it's too much. Well, yes. It can be in the past. You felt like maybe you were giving too much. And here, there's some distance. It's like you're distancing yourself a little bit, possibly because you're not sure, if you're giving too much or not. That's that Empress. In the middle here, it's conflicting here with the 6 of Cups. So it's like, are you closing yourself off too much? Is what I'm getting, because the 6 of Swords can be putting distance. It can be emotional distance between you and a situation. Here, I feel in the past, yes, you put a lot of energy into giving this, giving and not expecting anything in return. There was a lot of energy put into that. So there is this almost closed off energy. I feel like I don't know if you have yet, or you're thinking about like shutting the door, not being as supportive. It's almost like abandoning something here. You might feel like, yeah. I see. See the energy around you, this 4 of Swords. Maybe you're not hearing anything back. Maybe you're not feeling appreciated or something. Because the 4 of Swords, the energy around you is being quiet. They're not really saying anything. They could be thinking things, but they're not saying anything. That could be why you have been shutting the door here. I feel like I don't know if you're doing this or not, if you just think that there are more opportunities out there for you, or if you are taking an opportunity. Like there's something here that you're doing that is new. Potentially. Like it has potential, whatever it is. It hasn't like bloomed yet, I guess you could say. Yeah, I don't really know why. Because it's very like, it's broad, because it's just opportunity. It's opportunity and potential. I'm like, okay, so it's like this position is more like, this is what you know, this is what you see. So you see some sort of opportunity here for you. I don't know what that means. It's like maybe you think that this would give you a new opportunity in this situation, like it would restart things, perhaps. Try again type of energy here. But with that 5 of Pentacles, yeah, somebody feels probably left out and they're not showing it. I don't feel like that's you. It can be. Energies can be reversed. But whoever this is, it's like they don't even know. I'm gonna be honest. If this has to do with a person and you're not hearing anything, it's just crickets around you, I'm not sure that this person is aware that you have stopped giving to the situation. Because this is something, this 5 of Pentacles, it's like somebody who doesn't realize that they've lost something. I don't think they realize that maybe that they've taken you for granted or something along those lines here. it's like I don't even think they realize that you've left, that you've moved away from this. Like I don't like this is to me the Six of Swords is usually a temporary leaving. When somebody leaves the situation, like, you know, I'm not going to deal with this right now, and they just leave the situation. They might come back later, but the intent isn't permanent. To me, it just feels like you've taken a step back. And I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't feel like, if you've taken a step back from a person, they haven't really noticed. I don't think they've noticed yet. They might though. Seven of Swords. Yeah. All I see is this energy is just kind of deceptive, because I feel like, I mean, nobody really talks like about like, well, actually, I shouldn't say that. Some people say, I'm not going to do this for you anymore. I'm not saying anything anymore. But I don't think that's what's happened here. It kind of feels like you've stepped away quietly. What do they call it? Quietly quitting? That's what it kind of feels like. And that's probably why this person, if it is a person or if it's just an energy, why it hasn't been realized that you're gone, basically. That your energy isn't there. That you're not giving like you used to. Yeah. Interestingly, the spiritual guidance here is to stand up for yourself. Like, even though you don't hear anything from this person, even though I'm telling you that this person, if it is a person, doesn't even like realize that you're not giving any more to this. The Seven of Wands here, spiritual guidance is, if this is what you believe, you know, if this is what you're standing up for yourself with, you know, then it is. That's that. It also is saying that it's going to be kind of a challenge as well. It's not easy. It's a little difficult, but, you know, because it's difficult to stand up for yourself. It's difficult to fight for what you believe in, basically. But the spiritual guidance here is, if this is what you believe, then, you know, continue fighting. Because the potential outcome here is the Three of Cups. That is like happiness. That feels like happiness to me. But that feels like, for you, happiness in terms of having a good time with the people that you like to spend time with, whether it's your friends or your family, you know, just socializing, having fun. I'm getting like a night out kind of thing, because there's like cheers and everything. So I do feel like you may feel better. The energy where this is all heading to is that it almost feels like a good riddance type of energy here, where you're going to feel better. Because I just feel like a lot of this, if I can sum it up, is it's like you don't want to give to something anymore, because whatever it was in the past, that Ten of Wands, it was like draining your energy. It was hard work. It was hard work giving to something without expecting anything back in return. I'm not even sure if you got anything back for all the effort that you put in. But whatever it is, it's like new opportunities here, or wanting a new opportunity, seeing the potential for something new. And I just feel like you've shut your energy off to something here. Like, it's like you've put your foot down, like, period. Like, gone. But whoever this is, whatever this energy, the external energy around you, it doesn't have to be one person. It can be it could be many energies. It's just the energy around you isn't acknowledging it, but I don't think you need that acknowledgement. If you feel it's right, then it's right, okay? I mean, that's what I got here. All right, so that's what I have for you, kind people. Thank you for watching. If you felt drawn to any of the other emotions, feel free to check those out. If not, then I'm going to leave you with this here. I hope that you have a good day or good night wherever you are, and I will hopefully talk to you later. Okay, bye. Okay, so if you were drawn to this emotion, innocent, here, then this is your reading. Of course, Britney Spears popped into my head. Yeah, I'm not that innocent. See, I want to say, how do I word this? Because it's not it's not being naive. I don't feel that from you. I don't feel that you don't know what's going on. No. But there is an innocence about it. I would lean more towards inexperienced than being naive. I feel like you know things, and it's like in theory you know things, but I'm getting like you haven't experienced something. Like it hasn't happened yet, is what I'm getting. If I could explain that energy, okay? I'm just more explaining it for myself than you, but so I know where I'm at when I'm doing the reading, but that's what I'm getting. So let's see what's going on. I saw the moon. The moon can be confusion, being in the dark, not really sure what's going on. But the moon, right? The moon, we do see some things in the moon. Like it's not pitch black, right? Moonlight, you still see things. That's what I mean. It's like in theory, you know things, but you haven't experienced it yet. It's like you might know something, but you don't have the receipts for it or something like that. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Six of Pentacles. Okay, you might, I don't know if you've shared something or somebody shared something with you. I don't know which way that's going. But you're feeling free of something. Oh. Very similar energy. You have somebody around you who's feeling kind of the same way. Okay. That's also what I get with the Six of Pentacles. Reciprocating energies. You have somebody around you, an energy around you that feels very much the same way. I don't want to share. That's interesting. So I'm going to say the theme of your reading right now is sharing and not sharing. What do you share? What do you don't share? What is it that is being out in the open and what isn't being out in the open here? Because I feel with your energy, I don't feel like you're bothered, to be honest, by it, because I feel like you've already said your piece. That's with this Knight of Swords. I feel like recently, in the recent past, you've already said what you needed to say about the situation. I don't think you said everything with that Four of Pentacles. I do feel there were some things that you kept to yourself. You may be wondering maybe if you should have said more. I'm kind of getting that here because it's all about sharing, right? It's all about what you've shared, what you've said, and what other people have shared with you and what they've said. And I feel some of the conflict here is either you overshared or you didn't share enough. I can't tell which one it is. It can, it can be both, but you know your situation better than I do. Whatever is feeling more your situation here, because there is, yeah. But I feel whatever it is, you feel like a weight has been lifted, perhaps. Maybe you're just feeling relief, because this Nine of Pentacles is like feeling free, feeling like you did something and now you're free from some sort of responsibility. So yeah, it is linked to something that you said or did, more what you said, but there's action to saying things, right? That is an action. So yeah, I don't know if you said too much or too little, but whatever it is, there's relief attached to that. I feel like what you wanted was a new beginning in a connection. Either it's with a new person or you just want a new beginning in an existing connection, like you want something new out of it. Here, that could be why you did that. I don't know exactly, but it's related. The energy around you, like I said, there's somebody here who feels kind of similar. That Page of Cups is feeling to me the same as that innocent energy. Somebody who, in theory, knows what something is. Like, for example, like the Page of Cups is like, in theory, they know what being in love is, but they haven't really experienced it yet. So they're not quite sure what to do. There's a lot of daydreaming type of energy. So it's like, in theory, I know that I want something, but I don't have it yet. So there's a fantasizing type of energy. So you have an energy, you have somebody around you who is got their head in the clouds, basically, here about the situation. Somebody's spying on you and you don't know it. That Page of Swords, that is a person. I don't know if it's the same page, it could be. But there is somebody here who probably wants to say something, but they're not. I don't know why. They're not going, it doesn't seem like they are going to, though. It seems like their lips are sealed here, at least in this energy where it's going. I'm going to be honest, this energy, like I don't sugarcoat my readings. I'm going to tell you what's here, and what I can tell you whenever, just not even just with me, but any type of like reader or a reading that you get, if it seems negative or if it's not the outcome that you wanted, that doesn't mean that's what's going to happen, right? Sometimes we get negative readings, or we get outcomes, we get told outcomes that we don't want, so that it gives us an opportunity to change it, right? I mean, I feel like that's kind of what readings do. They give you insight into what could be happening, where are things leading, and if you don't like where it's being led, then there's an opportunity there for you to change something within yourself and to maybe steer things in a different direction. Now, when you get major arcana like the Death card here, it's a little bit more difficult to change, and I will say that sometimes maybe the situation can't be changed, but it's more your perception of it. Because I'm going to be honest here, in the near future, something is ending in this situation. I don't know what it is exactly. It can be everything. When I say everything, it can be the situation here. If it's with a person with this Page of Cups energy, it could end, but death is one of those, when one door closes, a new door opens. It's that type of energy. So you could be dealing with some sort of karmic here. That could be what that Page of Cups is. Something for you to learn from and to evolve and move on from. Because I'm going to be honest, like this is in the near future, something is ending, and the potential outcome here is silence. Which is feeling to me like somebody is getting ghosted or blocked in some way here, or somebody's just going to MIA, which is ghosting, right? The spiritual guidance here for you, Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is all about reflecting. Well, sevens are about reflection and taking stock, and pentacles are our lives. So really, I mean, I could just basically, if you basic translation there is, the spiritual guidance here is for you to take stock on your life, evaluate what's been going on here, evaluate your actions here, because it's very close here. I don't know, maybe this is your energy, this Page of Swords. Maybe maybe there's too much spying, perhaps. Maybe reevaluate that. The things that you said and the things that you didn't say. There's something about words here. Something about words, and also about appreciating those words. The Seven of Pentacles. Sometimes we don't appreciate the things that were said, or the things that we did, or that somebody else said or did here. And that we can get caught up in that, because like she's got a bunch of shopping bags here, right? She has all these shopping bags here. She can get carried away sometimes, and I get that also with the Nine of Pentacles. You know, your energy could get carried away, because it's like, I don't want to burst your bubble here, because I get that with the Nine of Pentacles here. I don't think that you feel like really much is wrong here, and I'm not saying that anything is wrong here, but there is this energy that is stopping. And I feel like Spirit, I don't think, wants you to blame yourself, like play the blame game. It's like, take an objective look at what you said and what you did and what was said to you and what was did to you, and try to look at it in a rational way, because I'm not seeing a lot of like emotions here from your side here. It's like being more reasonable about the situation here. The only emotion I see here is the Ace of Cups here, and this is you. It feels like you want a new beginning in whatever, in a connection here, whether it's because you just want a new connection or you want a new beginning in an existing connection. Okay. But I'm not going to sugarcoat. I'm going to tell you what's here. All right. So that is what I have for you today. If you chose the innocent here, if you are feeling drawn to another emotion, feel free to check that out. But like I said, this is what I have. So thanks for watching. I hope that you have a good day or good night wherever you are, and hopefully I will talk to you again soon. Okay, bye. Okay, so welcome to your reading. If this is the card or energy that you were feeling drawn to, the thoughtful feeling energy, it is what it's what's on the can. If you are here, then you are probably thinking about something. A situation. A situation is on your brain. It's on your brain. You're thinking about it. Possibly overthinking. But I'm kind of getting that you're trying to be, what's the word? Because I'm getting somebody here who has experience, who is wise, because I'm drawn to his hair, and his hair is kind of gray. So it's like, I feel like whatever you're thinking of, either it's not new, it's something that has happened before, or it's something that's been going on for a while, or it's that the way that you're thinking about it, you're looking at it from a mature perspective. It's one of those, okay? I know. All right. Let's see what's going on for you. Oh, it's always about love, isn't it? Oh, look what just flew right out at me. Underneath was the Lovers and the Page of Cups. Okay. Okay, it's always about love, right? No, it's not always about love. But this could be, very strongly. We'll see what's going on. It's not like love, but it's like a very strong connection. Okay, Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, this might have been something that's been going on for a while. Look at them. Look at them thinking, right? I don't know if you can really see it. They're just like kind of thinking like, that's interesting. It almost feels like the what do they call it? What do they call it? Like when there's like a bunch of people that are watching and criticizing and stuff. The something box, the gallery. That's it. Oh my gosh. It almost feels like it's the gallery that's watching. I don't know if you're part of it or if you feel like other people are watching. Like if you feel like you're under the microscope here. I don't know. Oh, Two of Swords. This may have been something that you've been trying to ignore. Trying not to think about. Yeah, I just want to be left alone. I don't want to think about this. I just want to be left alone. Uh-huh. Somebody may have ran from you. There's too much pain. There's a lot of pain. I understand. This is why you don't want to think about it. Okay. I see. It is about love. There is love here. About connection, possibly. So, I understand. If I'm just going to sum this whole thing up for you. We're going to have a talk, and we're just going to sum this up. There's something here. Probably a connection, probably a person that you're trying not to think about. You don't want to think about it. It's like, leave me alone. I don't want to think about it. And it's not even like you're trying to be very mature about this. You're trying to do what you feel is the right thing to do. I don't want to think about it because I feel recently you've felt a lot of pain about the situation. It's like almost like I don't want to think about it because it hurts way too much to think about. But the problem is, the issue is, there's love here. You're trying to ignore your feelings, your intuition. Very difficult to do. Very difficult to ignore how you feel. I'm drawn to Justice and the Two of Swords here. They're both similar in that they're both blinded. I feel like they're in the near future here, something that you weren't looking at may come up. Some sort of truth that you've been ignoring. It feels like it's coming up because it needs to. Like, justice is interesting. At least it's like karma. It's like gonna smack you in the face here because it almost feels like this is the universe that's like, hey, stop ignoring this. And it's just gonna smack you in the face with something. Some sort of truth. Some sort of undeniable truth. That is justice. Justice don't fuck around. Justice is like, this is the way it's supposed to be. When I say this is the way it's supposed to be, justice is like, this is what is the truth. Justice doesn't lie. It's not gonna lie to you. There's something that's gonna smack you in the face that is almost undeniable. It's undeniable. You can't deny it because it's the truth. It has something to do with your feelings. It has something to do with this connection. You have a very strong connection with somebody. I saw the Lovers and the Page of Cups. I feel that's possibly your energy. It can be both of you, where it's like not really sure what to do with the feelings. Not really sure what to do with these feelings. Pages of Cups get really confused with their feelings because they're inexperienced in their feelings. So this could be like, this is something that hasn't perhaps happened before, and it's like uncharted territory. It's like, don't really know what to do with these feelings, don't really know what to do. So I feel like you've just been trying to out of sight, out of mind type of energy here, because it hurts too much. It hurts too much to look at it. Why does it hurt? I don't know exactly, but there are a lot of feelings here, a lot of emotions, and I feel it causes anxiety and stress. I'm even getting like, you might even feel physically sick sometimes. You know, some people get stomach aches, like ulcers or whatever, when they're like really like anxious and everything, or like they throw up or something. I don't know why that's coming out. It's because I like noticed the crab, the lobster, seafood and everything. And okay, well, anyways, I'm not getting into that, but yeah, there could be that associated with the Ten of Swords, which is why it's like, I just want to be left alone. I don't want to listen to it. The gallery here, this Ten of Pentacles is interesting because it doesn't really feel how do I explain this? The Ten of Pentacles is like something that we're used to. It's been there for a while and we're used to it. And that's what I kind of get here. The situation, this is not a new situation. That's what I was getting. Also with this thoughtful, like I was saying, you know, there's something aged about this. It's not something that just popped up one day, like recently. This feels old. I don't know how long. Obviously, that would differ between people, but it's whatever your sense of a long time is. This feels like it's been going on a long time. Spiritual guidance here for you, the Six of Pentacles. It is a bit of giving in. Because the Six of Pentacles, it's almost like, again, we have justice. We have the scales of justice. We have the scales of justice. I'm going to tell you, there's something very karmic about this. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that with the star here, it's something that I feel the universe is trying to balance. I feel this is a form of resistance with you ignoring this, not wanting to pay attention to how you feel. And the universe, I feel, is trying to come in and balance that. And that's why it seems like very soon you're just going to get smacked in the face with this. Justice is going to come in here. The sword of justice. I don't know why. Oh, wait. Because there's a picture in my head of, if you've seen Thor Ragnarok, you know, Valkyrie, you know, when she's talking about her background and her past, and it's like, it looks really cool, this like slow motion, she's coming in, she's got this sword, and she's like, when she's like defeating Hela like for the first time. That's what I'm picturing, how the universe is coming down. Like, you are going to feel this sword. It's like shoving it down your throat. Sorry for the graphic image there, but that's what it feels like. And it almost feels like the spiritual guidance here is to accept it. This is acceptance. Accept what is going to be presented to you. Accept what is presented to you. This is accept things for what it is. The potential outcome here of this energy, where it's heading, again, there's still more like that sort of destined energy with the star. I do feel it's optimistic. This energy is going towards something that is positive. It's not a negative thing. This doesn't feel like a negative thing. I don't know exactly what the issue here is. You know what? I'm actually going to clarify. I haven't clarified anything, but I do want to clarify that moon. It's not going to tell me exactly, but I do want to know more about that, because that's the issue. The issue here is that it causes stress and anxiety and like all those sort of negative emotions. But it's like it's covering up this Queen of Cups, all the positive, lovey type of emotions. I honestly, every time I look at that, my stomach gets kind of queasy. Like, I want to throw up. I'm not going to throw up, obviously, because it's just a feeling. But it's like, I get it kind of nauseous. And I'm like, why am I getting kind of nauseous? I want to know what's up with this moon. Four of Wands. Okay, something happened. What can you tell me about that? Okay. Six of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. Somebody might have shared something. Okay. And Five of Cups underneath. So there seems to be a specific event that happened with that Four of Wands that's causing this sort of anxious, stressful energy here. It can even be sadness as well, because I'm also getting the Five of Cups here. It seems to come from somebody realizing some sort of truth. I don't know if this was you or them, but it feels like there's a bit of acceptance here. That's interesting. But there's also this Five of Cups. It's almost like a what have I done type of energy. This Five of Cups, it's regret. It's what have I done? feels like, I don't know if this is you or somebody else. It probably is you. Somebody had some sort of revelation about okay, wait, there's one more for that Six of Pentacles. Before I say anything, I just want to get one before I say anything. Eight of Swords and the Star. Okay. So somebody had some sort of revelation of it's the same. I don't know what that means. It's like it's the same. And I've been holding myself back. I've been the one that's been standing in the way of getting what I want, getting my wish, getting, you know, something to happen here. I was the one that was standing in the way. There's that realization of, you know, it's the same. I don't know what that means. It's the same. That's all I get from the Six of Pentacles. That's why I'm like, that's why I wanted to know more. I'm like, well, what is the same? I don't know what the same is. But there's a realization it's the same. Some sort of event happened and it's like, it's the same. And that's causing all this sort of anxiety. Okay, I don't really know. Sure. Anyways, where all this energy is leading is towards something positive. Positive, optimistic. We have the Star. We have the Star. Star is leading. If anything, if you're feeling lost or confused, this energy, it feels like it's heading towards you at least knowing where. No, not. I don't think you're going to know exactly where you're going, but the path becomes a little clearer. When I say the path, it's like the goal, like the end goal to whatever this energy is, becomes a little clearer with the Star here. And it's here twice. That's kind of what I'm getting. But it's like, it is optimistic. It is positive energy. It's not a bad thing. It's like, it's going to feel good. It's going to feel more balanced. Because in this deck, this Star does remind me a lot of Temperance. Balance. You have a lot of balance here. Okay? All right. So, that is what I have for you for this reading. Feel free to check out the other emotions if you're feeling drawn to those. But if not, then this is where I'm going to leave you. Thanks for watching. I hope that you have a good day or good night wherever you are. And hopefully I will talk to you again later. Okay, bye. Okay, welcome to your reading. If this was the emotion that you were feeling drawn to, this curious emotion. I mean, it is what it is. Curious. You're wondering, perhaps about something. At least that's the energy here. I do get a little bit of research going on here. It's like this is part of your research for a situation, is what I'm getting. So you're just almost like curious, what does Alice have to say about it, about the situation? I'm getting there's a little bit of emotional detachment here. Like, I don't feel like you're super attached to what I have to say. You're just kind of wondering, what is Alice gonna say, basically. It does feel a little like, because it does feel kind of analytical. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if I'm not the only person that you consult about this situation, whatever it is, right? Wanting a second opinion or more opinions. So let's see what's going on. Curious. I do feel like probably out of all of the emotions, this one is probably more broad, because I did feel when I put them down, that when I put the curious one down, I was like, ooh, that feels like that's probably where most people will be drawn to and probably end up being the most broad. Okay. Oh, Three of Swords. Okay. Oh, you know what just popped into my head? That song. I don't even know. I don't even remember who sings it. It's the, you're a heartbreaker, heart taker, whatever it is. Don't you mess around. I don't even know. These songs pop in my head. I don't even know. Okay. That makes sense. Aces. I like the aces. But I don't... okay. Four of Swords can fuck off. Why does the Four of Swords keep showing up? I see. I can sum this up for you very easily. So, for you, I don't know. I do feel that some people have maybe recently been through a breakup here. And they're having problems finding the motivation to do something, anything here. That is that Ace of Wands in the middle. It's difficult to finding, that spark to do something, to start over. Yeah, I mean, there's pain here, heartache here, swords in the chest. There's a Tower. It's the recent energy here, so this is something that came out of nowhere. And the Tower, this Tower is like, it's being obliterated. Something got just blown up, obliterated here. Not a good time at all here. I do feel your energy is, I'm hesitant to say optimistic because that's not the right word, but it's in that sort of vein of potential. It's like, yes, we're starting over again. That's that Ace of Pentacles. That, again, energy of starting over again. I do feel, though, there's conflict here in that maybe you're just not feeling motivated to start over. It's like, that you're starting over again. You just haven't found the motivation to possibly start over again, or to just get going. It's like a trying to get going type of energy, it kind of reminds me of that feeling, like, when you wake up in the morning and you gotta get out of bed, but you're like, oh, I don't want to get out of bed, but I know I have to get out of bed to do something, but you're like, can I just stay in my bed like the entire day? Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting here. Because with that Page of Cups, I feel like you may be doing a lot of fantasizing, dreaming, like, what if I got out of bed? What if I got out of bed and I was feeling great and like I went for a run? And there's a lot of like dreaming type of energy, fantasizing energy. It's like, what if I did this and then this happened and then that happened? It's a lot of what ifs is what I'm getting here. That's where I feel your energy is at for a situation. The energy around you, I don't like that Magician. That's why I was like, because, well, okay, there's two sides to that energy, I should say. One, there is somebody around you who is trying to get you out of bed, basically. There's somebody that, like, I don't really like it because it feels forceful, but at the same time, I don't know if that's what you need. So I don't really, I'm not really sure about that. That's why I'm like, I'm not too sure about this energy. Maybe I'll clarify, because it feels like somebody who is like trying to get you out of bed. Well, I'll go back to that. I feel like that's a good example with this energy. Trying to get you out of bed, here, like being a little forceful though, like it feels a little manipulative. And that maybe they're trying to trick you to get out of bed. You know what I mean? Like trying to entice you with your fantasies. It's like, yeah, but if you got out of bed, what if you got out of bed and you went outside and you met your hero or something, like it feels like that, but it's like they don't know that, but they're just saying things to you to get you out of bed. It's like, what if today is the day, like you got out of bed and you went out for a run and you met, oh my god, my mind went blank. I can't think of anybody's name. I don't know. Everybody seems to have problems. When you met somebody that you met Keanu Reeves. Nothing's wrong with Keanu Reeves. You met Keanu Reeves and he was happy to see you and you guys had a great conversation. It was very insightful and he wanted to be your best friend and everything and all that. And you're like, yeah, sure, I'm gonna be your best friend. And he was like, yeah, cool. And like, and all that. That's what it kind of feels like. It's like somebody's like feeding you these things, like these stories to you to get you motivated. They're trying to get you motivated. They're trying to get you out of some sort of space here. But it feels a little manipulative. Like, it feels like they're just trying to trick you. Like, they might even actually be trying to trick you. I did say I was going to clarify that. Because I do kind of want to know what's up with that person. I just kind of want to know if I just want to know what their intentions are. Are they good intentions, or is there something else going on there? I just want to know. Okay, thank you. The King of Wands. Okay. I haven't even gotten to that part of the reading. I mean, I was gonna talk about it, but okay, no, okay. We'll talk about it. You see it. We'll talk about it in a second. Let me go through the rest of the reading. Like, I can see everything here, but I have to explain things. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna say that again, we're going back to this energy of I don't want to get out of bed, and I do feel like this is you holding yourself back because you have this Empress energy within you. The Empress energy, you don't have to be female. It is feminine energy. It's that energy of you can create things. You are abundant. You attract energy towards you. It's the Empress. Everybody wants to be around the Empress. And I almost feel like you're ignoring that side of yourself. You're ignoring the side of that you basically, I mean, the Empress is awesome. She is really, because she how do I describe this? I mean, she's very supportive, and that's why everybody wants to be around her. She's very kind, right? I mean, she's not always kind. If you disrespect her, she's not gonna be too kind to you. But it's like, until then, I'm like, no, she's all the best parts of all the queens. Right? She's loving, she's kind, she takes care of herself, she takes care of other people, she's discerning and everything. But also, in particular, the Empress is abundant. She creates things for herself. She has that ability to create positive things in her life. And I feel like you're ignoring that. I feel like you're a lot of head in the clouds, fantasizing about things, but not actually doing them. Like there's not a lot of like doing right now, but there's potential. There's potential to move forward and do that. And I feel the spiritual guidance here for you with the Devil is that there's something that's holding you back. I feel like the Tower, the negative energy from that Tower is still sort of residual. Like there's residual energy there that is holding you back. I don't know in what way, but it's like the Devil is negative energy, and it tells us like, oh, you could never do that. And I feel like that's kind of what's going on a little bit. Like that head in the clouds energy. It's like it's easier to fantasize about things than to actually do it. And I feel that's a little bit what's going on here. It's like, I wouldn't say that you don't believe in yourself. Maybe some of you, but like, it's not coming across there because you have within you this Empress energy. It's just being ignored. It's being ignored because of this Devil energy. That Devil energy is overriding it. And so I would say, in sort of, if there's an actionable thing to do here for spiritual guidance, it would be to do whatever they say, shadow work, right? Try to clear out some of this negative energy, try, deal with it. And when I say shadow work, I mean, I know people like, they throw that around a lot. It doesn't have to be a whole big thing. We don't have to deep dive into things if you're not ready for it. Don't deep dive into things if you're not ready for it. But it's just like one little thing at a time. Like if you maybe if you're feeling like shit about something because, I don't know, maybe you're not eating properly, or you're not getting enough exercise, or you're not sleeping well enough, or you're not taking care of yourself. You're not doing enough for you. Like, you're not taking that time to do something that you enjoy and all that. It's that all this means is that there's probably more negative energy than there is positive energy, and you just need to inject some more positivity around you, because it feels like this tower is affecting you. Whatever happened, I'm not saying that it wasn't awful and it wasn't painful, because I get that. But it happened. The tower has already fallen, and you don't want it to drag you down. And I feel this energy could be dragging you down. So it's like trying to, and you don't have, like, with that Empress energy, it's like, it doesn't have to be that way. You can make things for yourself. You can get out of that. And I do feel there's somebody around you, or there's an energy around you that is trying to do that. I feel that it's gonna stop at some point in the near future. If this is a person who is trying to trick you into getting out of bed kind of thing, I feel like they might stop doing that with the Four of Swords. But it's not because they don't care. It's more of a healing energy. This Four of Swords feels like silence to heal. And I feel like that's more you, really, than them. Like, I just get silence. So I kind of just assumed that it was them stop talking, but it's probably you. It's probably you that kind of is quiet, because it's like, okay, maybe I need to heal something. Maybe I need a break. That's what this is. I need a break. Four of Swords, taking a break. So I feel in the near future there's a break being taken here. All this energy, the potential outcome, where it's all leading to, this King of Wands. And that is that King of Wands. The King of Wands is a bold energy, but it's somebody who figures out what it is that they want. I don't know why, but a lot of times I picture the King of Wands as Jafar. I think in the villains deck he is Jafar. I don't remember exactly, but I don't know. I always feel like that perfectly, to me, is how I feel about the King of Wands, even though Jafar is a villain. But Jafar has a vision, right? He has a plan for himself. He wants to be the Sultan, right? That's, he's tired of being advisor. He's like, no, I want to be the Sultan. I'm tired of being an advisor to this guy who does. It's basically like, I could do his job so much better. That's like where Jafar's at. I could do his job so much better. I want to be the Sultan, and I have plans for Agrabah, and like that. I mean, but he has a vision. Like, I can't fault him for that. He knows what he wants. He knows what he wants, and he does something about it. And that's what I get here. I get here the energy for you is not that you're going to be a villain, but it's transforming. Well, I shouldn't say transforming, but I did. So maybe. The energy is going towards this, I have a vision. I figured out what it is that I want, and I'm going to execute it. I'm going to do it here. And that's what this Magician energy, I'm gonna be honest, it kind of feels like, yeah, it works a little bit. The energy around you of people telling you things, even if they're just telling you things that you want to hear, it seems to work in some way, in that it kind of, the King of Wands does shit. He gets off his ass and he makes shit happen. So I kind of feel like the energy around you it does work. It kind of kicks your butt into gear, but it's not as actionable as I feel like it's like more of a, okay, I'm gonna deal with this kind of thing. And that doesn't necessarily mean like doing action. I mean, it could be if, like, you want to go hiking or something, like, but it's like yeah, it just feels like, yeah, I'm gonna go do something, action. King of Wands, he does shit. That was a lot. I'm sorry. But that's your reading. That is your reading. Curious people. Feel that's what I have for you for today. Thanks for watching. Feel free to check out the other emotions if you're feeling drawn to those. There could be messages in there for you. If not, then this is where I leave you for now. I hope that you have a good day or good night wherever you are, and hopefully I will talk to you again later. Okay, bye. Okay, welcome to your reading. If this was the emotion that you were feeling drawn to, the humble energy here. What I'm getting is somebody who I feel like, I don't know if recently or it's just, I don't, Alice, speak. I feel like where you're at in your life right now, it's like you're blessed. In a way, there's something about your energy where you feel blessed, but I don't feel like you're letting it go to your head, right? That's that humble energy. It's yeah, things, I don't know if it's one particular thing or if it's just in general that things are fine, that you feel like, I feel like there's an abundance around you, because I'm drawn to, like, she's got her harvest here, so she has an abundance of food. She's not gonna starve, right? So that is something that she's appreciative of, and I don't, like, she's not bragging about it. It's just the way that it is. That's just the energy that I get here. Okay, so let's see what's going on. What's going on with the humble people. I don't know where it came from, but I'm getting something about the source of this crop. The decisions you've made. I see. I don't think it was like, I see. I don't think that it was like an easy journey. And it's kind of, maybe that's why. It wasn't an easy journey. You had to make some decisions, and the decisions you made have led to this, reward here. This abundance. But I don't think it was easy. We'll see. Yeah, look at that. King of Pentacles. That's your energy. It is the exact energy. King of Pentacles. Guess what? He got everything he want, right? Yeah. 4 of Pentacles. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Hold on. Oh, okay. I'm wondering if there are people around you that I would say, like, they don't agree with where but they could be kind of, I don't know if they're jealous or what's going on there, because it almost feels like you're having a hard time enjoying your harvest. I'll put it that way, because I don't know if it was yeah, I don't know what's going on there. I feel like this was an accomplishment. I feel like your energy here at that King of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, he's a successful person. He knows how to be successful, and he's worked his ass off to get there. So I do feel like, I'm not gonna lie, there's a little bit of, I want to say luck, but that's not exactly what I mean. Nepotism. That's coming up. Like, I'm gonna say it's not completely unearned. It does feel that there was help, and I feel there could be some controversy with that in the recent past in a situation. Okay. Interesting. I glanced over here and they're very mirrored. They look the same. Like, their expression feels the same to me. So the situation here is, I feel like you have a lot. You're sitting on a nest egg or something. I don't know. You have a lot. And it's like something tangible. It could be money. You could have a lot of money or a lot of assets or something here. Something along those lines. But the problem is there could be like the devil here. And I don't think that's you because you're in this King of Pentacles. It could be. I don't know. There's some sort of jealous energy here. Envy. Jealous, envious energy here. I do not know where exactly that's coming from. I do feel that you're trying to either find new connections or wanting a new beginning in an existing connection here. I do feel the energy around you. There's something that has completed. And so, you know, honestly, this is going to sound very specific, but it could be, well, okay, I'll just say it. It could be some sort of, I don't know if it's a union or a marriage. Like, okay, maybe it is a marriage because I didn't mean to say that. I was going to say, I don't know if it's a union or a divorce, but I ended up saying marriage. Okay, so maybe it's a marriage because there's something complete, like accomplished, like I accomplished something. It's possible that you recently married into money or some sort of partnership. Perhaps. I don't know. It's not really even showing up here. There's a partnership. It doesn't even have to be like with one person. It could be with like a group of people. All I'm getting is that there's some sort of conflict here over possibly money here. I don't know why people are fighting over it, but it seems very like in the recent past there were some fighting over this. And I get with your energy, it's like I just want new friends. It's kind of almost what I'm getting. But not really. It's like a new beginning here with either existing connections or you just want a new connection here. It's very odd because it feels kind of specific, but I don't know what it is about. So I'm trying my best to relay it to certain situations, but I don't know if that is the actual situation. There is somebody who's watching you, watching your movements, watching what you're doing, and I don't think you know. Every time this Page of Swords shows up here, I'm just like, that's a stalker. There's nothing else I can tell you about it. There's a stalker. Somebody is watching you who is not happy in the sense that they are like jealous or envious. There's some sort of hater basically around you who is just, it almost feels like they're waiting and they're looking for some sort of opportunity here. This could be somebody that you've recently had some sort of argument with. I feel like in the near future, that Page of Cups, that feels like a different person. This Page of Cups is all bouncing off of this. Oh, so you might actually have a new love interest come into your life, but you might be wondering, are they going to be like this person? Do they just want you for your money or what you have, kind of thing? Because before there was some sort of, because there are two people here. Okay, I'm like, more people, when more energies come in, it gets confusing. So I can sum this up where there was somebody here who was being sneaky, and I feel you had some sort of disagreement with this person, some sort of argument with them, and I feel you came out of it fine with that King of Pentacles. You came out of that fine. But it's like, I just want new connections. I want new people in my life, or I just want this person to act differently, kind of thing. I want them to be new. I want new things happening here. I get that. Like new emotions, new connections here. I do feel like there is a new person that is coming in here, a new crush situation here, but there's a little bit of baggage along with that, because it's like, oh, are they going to be like the last person? Because the last person was drama, 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 and they're still kind of drama because they're still watching you, and it's like, I don't know about that. Ultimately, it's up to you. That's Two of Wands. Where all this is going is, it's your decision. Two of Wands is free will, your decision. You decide. Spiritual guidance here, the Magician. Again, you've got it all. Was it like you can do whatever you want here. The Magician is just as long as you do something. I wouldn't not do something, because the Magician is, he's very action oriented. I also get plan before taking action as well here, but I feel you would already do that, because with this King of Pentacles energy, this is a king who thinks logically and rationally. He doesn't do things unless it makes sense, right? And I get that here. He uses common sense, and I feel like that is the spiritual guidance here for you, is before you do anything, make sure it makes sense to you, but whatever it is that you do, you have the ability to do it. But I feel you know that anyways. So I don't even know why I'm telling you, but maybe it's just a reminder here, but it's all up to you. I'm going to clarify some of this because I just want to know about some of these other energies. Because I feel, honestly, in all of this energy, you're fine. It's just the energies around you are what is kind of, I guess, exhausting, right? Tell me about this Five of Wands. The drama, drama, drama. Eight of Swords. Somebody overthought something. Four of Wands. Okay, there could have been an event. It could have been at an event of some sort. Like something like you were hanging out with people or whatever, and something that somebody had been on their mind for a while. I don't know if it's for a while, but they had been thinking about it a lot, and it kind of came out and it caused a lot of drama. That's what it feels like. I just feel like it came out, right? It must have come out. Like somebody had been holding back what they wanted to say, and I feel like some sort of event may have triggered that. Tell me about this Page of Swords. Oh, Knight of Wands. Yeah, this person is like, they want you, but you've walked away. That's the Eight of Cups. That's why they keep watching you. They keep watching you because they want you. They very much want you. But you've walked away. So that's why they're watching you. Okay. Tell me about the Devil. Jealousy. Lovers. King of Pentacles. That's you. That is you. It's not really a love triangle. Like, not yet, I guess. I guess that's up to you. You have a lot of something, though. I think that you just have a lot of something that people want. I don't know what it is. It could be money. It can be, I don't know, your looks or something. It's very tangible, whatever it is. Talent, even. I feel like that is a bit of an issue, honestly, because the Lovers here, it doesn't feel like just one. It feels like people see you as their counterpart. I think that might even happen often because you're so amazing. Stop being amazing, because people, I feel, they get obsessed with you. They get obsessed in that they think that you're the one, you know? I think that happens to you, whether you realize it or not. And that seems to be what some of the issue here is. You have a lot of something. Okay, it's like, sorry for being awesome, I guess. Tell me about this Page of Cups. I think part of it also is because I don't think you're what people expect you to be. With that humble energy, it's like almost like people expect you to be like a bitch or something, but you're not. And like you're not even like, you don't even like acknowledge the things that you have, because there's something that you've been blessed with, and I don't think you flaunt it. Like you don't flaunt it in front of people or like make them feel bad about it, and I think that is also very attracting to people as well. And that's why you get a lot of this, I guess. Tell me about this Page of Cups, this new energy. This is somebody new. Card fell. Oh, they've been watching you. They've been watching you. It's not the same person, though. Two of Swords. Yeah, okay. They've been watching you and they haven't quite made up their mind about you. I don't think this person knows you very well. Or, like, they know you, but they don't... I don't think they know you on a deeper level, because they haven't... There's something that they're not quite sure of here. And that's why it's like they haven't been... I don't think they've been quite direct with you. I wouldn't say that they've been watching you, per se. They've been thinking about you. And it's like they hadn't decided. I still don't feel like they've decided something about you. Yeah, Knight of Swords, Judgment. It's like, it could be from their past, that maybe they don't want to repeat something from their past here. So they're, okay. They're trying to, they could be trying to avoid saying too much. And so they don't really want to repeat something from their past, it feels. So the Page of Swords in this case feels, excuse me, feels like they're not saying everything. They're holding back. They're holding back because they haven't quite figured it out. Figured what out? I don't know exactly. That's kind of on them. Figured out what to say, what to do. They just don't want to do too much, I guess. All right. Okay, that's what I have for you, humble people. Thank you for watching. If you're feeling drawn to any of the other emotions, feel free to check those out. There could be messages in there for you as well, but that's what I have for you for today. I hope that you have a good day or good night wherever you are, and hopefully I will talk to you later. Okay, bye. Okay, so welcome to your reading. If this is the emotion that you are feeling drawn to, this numb emotion, and if you are feeling this way, I sympathize with you. I'm sorry, because what I'm getting here is somebody who is not going through a good time right now. Somebody who is emotional, somebody... I'm very drawn to her face, like the red eyes, the red nose. This is somebody who has been crying perhaps, and just has no more tears to cry. And that's what I'm getting. I'm getting somebody that is quite sad. Okay. So let's see what's going on. I will say, I'm gonna give you a little bit of a trigger warning, because I don't sugarcoat my readings. I mean, I care, and I do try my best to present things in a way that I hope doesn't hurt people or trigger people, but I can be a little blunt at times because it is a general reading, and I apologize now if I say something that may trigger you. I would suggest, if you are in a place where you could get upset about things, about certain things that could be said, that perhaps maybe taking a step back from tarot readings could be a good idea. I'm just putting that out there, because I'm going to tell you what's here. I will tell you the truth of what I see. So I just feel like I need to address that, okay? Don't worry. I'll be here. I'll be here when you're ready. Okay. Just if you're not ready, acknowledge that for yourself, please, and take care of yourself. Okay. So we'll move on to the reading. What's going on? Five of Cups. See, I like tarot because it really just shows you, like, it just backs me up. Five of Cups. Sadness. Oh. Three of Swords. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm going to tell you now that overall this is more on let's look towards the future and let's not say too much in the past, okay? The reading that's showing up here is a little bit more let's look forward. Let's try not to look too much backwards. Because I do see here with both fives here, Five of Cups, Five of Wands. Yes, there's sadness, there's disappointment here. I do feel you may be beating yourself up a little bit, blaming yourself perhaps for something, for a situation here. And I feel there's conflict over that because it's like you're butting heads with yourself. I feel with the Three of Swords here, there's some truth here that maybe that you've come to the realization of that it's difficult. It's a difficult pill to swallow. There's something here that's a difficult pill to swallow. I feel like you're trying not to really like think about it in a sense, but it's like, I do feel like you're acknowledging it. But at the same time, it's like almost like, yeah, you're fighting with yourself here because it's like you don't want it to be your fault and you don't feel like it's your fault. And I don't feel like it's completely your fault, but it's like you had a part to play in this situation as well. And the sort of truth of that hurts too. Your energy with the Wheel of Fortune here, I feel like the wheels are spinning. That's what it feels like. The wheels are spinning. The Wheel of Fortune also is, when it's there, I feel like you've changed or something has changed for you dramatically. Even I feel you might, even what you're feeling now is might not even be something that you normally feel. Like this is like a complete like 180 for you. Like this is completely different. I feel how you're feeling. Like there's just a change that has happened here that is just so different. It's almost like, I would even say that King of Cups is your energy. I'm going to tell you now, it's not, the reading isn't telling me about your situation too much. It's more talking about you. Okay. So this is very focused on you. That King of Cups feels like your energy of somebody who used to keep their feelings to themselves and try to control their emotions. And I feel like there's a lot of emotion coming out now. And it's like, this is different. This is a change. Or at least in how it's coming out is different in some way. There's a big change. There's a shift here in your energy. Because there's pain with that Three of Swords. There is pain, and there's pain in knowing knowing the truth of how you feel and having a lot of feelings for a situation, but it's like almost still fighting yourself like, no, I don't actually have feelings. I don't feel about that. But then it's like, I know I feel that way, and it's difficult. There's something that's difficult here. I mean, it's difficult energy to navigate. That's that 10 of Wands. There's 10 of Wands here. It's hard. It's hard to get through this energy, but I do feel the energy around you is coming to a breaking point. It could feel like there's a lot weighing on you, around you, but something's got to give. And I do feel like something is giving away. Like it's like there's a lot of pressure around you, and I feel at some point that pressure may be relieved here, okay? Because I do feel that in the near future, that Eight of Swords, that is thinking, but it's a little bit of, you might, I feel this if this is continuing, you may fall into a mental trap here. Like I said, the wheels are spinning. The wheels are spinning here. Because all of this, when I look at all of this energy up here, like these cards, all of these cards here, it's like this. I see somebody who is fighting with themselves, who is in pain and feeling a lot of pressure, and it's, you know, they think about it, or they're going to start to think about it a lot, and it's like trying to keep feelings inside, but it's difficult because it's like I can't keep the feelings inside, and there's a lot of like sadness going on here. I feel like the sadness is related to some sort of realization. In fact, I'm gonna like clarify that Three of Swords. I want to know more about that Three of Swords. Arrogance. Ah, I see. Ego. Four of Pentacles. Especially this card, it's like a locked door. This is like a vault. A vault. I feel like your emotions were in a vault here. With the Hanged Man, we have the High Priestess. It didn't change. This didn't change. The doors were kept shut. It never changed here. And secrets were kept inside. The secrets were kept safe inside. And so on the outside was this King of Wands pretending that, you know, that they were fine, and I'm just gonna lock all my feelings up, because that's what it feels like. It's feelings. Locked those feelings up and just kind of played a part, played a role, I'm getting a character, playing a character here. To protect themselves. I feel if this is you, this was you protecting yourself. Protecting your heart, protecting your feelings here. But it's like, it's a lot of pride. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. The Moon. Which way are you going? Okay, you're going mostly in reverse. The Moon with the World, really? These are major arcanas here. You have the Wheel of Fortune clarified by the Moon in reverse, with the World as the energies around. Cycles. This is something that I feel was supposed to happen in a way. Always say, well, yes, but there's something that has completed, and it's not a bad thing. These changes that you're going through are good. I don't think you feel that way though. With the Moon in reverse, you do not feel this way. You feel numb. You feel these changes suck. I don't want to be different. That's what I'm getting. But it's evolution here for you to be a better person, or like a better version of yourself here. I know it sucks, because I can see that it sucks. Like it sucks. Like you feel like it sucks here, but it's like they almost feel like necessary changes. But there's a bit of fight going on here. You are fighting this a little. Because you're so used to just keeping your feelings to yourself. I feel in the near future you're going to think about all of this. It's not like deep thought. It feels like ruminating. Yeah, Seven of Swords. It almost is like you're trying to think of a way out. But the universe is going to be like, no, there isn't a way out here. Justice. I'm going to tell you, the universe here is a little bit like, if you're going to try to think your way out of this situation, it's like, I have news for you. This is what's supposed to happen. You are supposed to feel whatever this is that you're feeling. Now, I'm not saying things are set in stone, right? You know, obviously, it's a general reading. Take it as it resonates. I'm just saying what is here. I'm not blaming you or anything, but because the reason why I'm actually telling you all this, I didn't really get to the High Priestess here, but I am going to get to it. What you're ignoring here are the things that you already know. I'm saying all these things, but you probably already know all these things, or you should know all these things. With the High Priestess is aware of how they feel. The High Priestess, she is very intuitive, right? She knows what she's been hiding. You know what you've been hiding behind those locked doors. You know you've been hiding these feelings. That's why the Five of Wands, that's why the Five of Cups, that's why you feel this way. I have a saying. If you didn't care so much, then why are you upset? And that's what I'm getting here. It's like it's like trying to hide these feelings away, lock them away. But then when they keep coming out, and it's new, it's different, it's like it's a big change for you to be feeling like this. And it's like, well, I mean, trying to lock these feelings down, keeping them inside, it's like, but you can't lock something away that you already know that is there. And that's just what I'm getting at here. All right, so where's all this leading? The Fool. I told you this is a cycle. This is a cycle that is ending. The cycle of you locking your feelings up and keeping them inside and not... When I say locking them and keeping them inside, I don't mean like you have to tell everybody about your feelings. You just have to tell yourself. You just have to be honest with yourself about how you're feeling. You don't have to tell other people. I'm not telling you to be like, oh, you should just be an open book and tell everybody about how you're feeling all the time. That's not what I mean. I mean... just be open to yourself and don't ignore how you feel. Don't hide the feelings. Don't try to numb those feelings away. Feel those feelings. Allow yourself to feel those feelings and understand where those feelings are coming from. And I feel that this is a new cycle for you. This is something that is going to start something for you. Going through this experience, going through this cycle here is... there's a new... going through it, it's pushing you towards a new cycle. A new sort of... I guess you could say adventure for you with yourself. It's like an evolution type of thing that's going on here. The advice, spiritual advice for you here with the Page of Wands, all I'm getting from this is give it a chance. Page of Wands is a very curious energy, very interested in things, even enthusiastic. It's like, go with it. Try something new here. Try this out. Try feeling these emotions. Try whatever it is. It's like, try it out. That's all I'm getting here with the spiritual guidance. Okay. Kind of an interesting reading, but sorry if I get a little preachy here, but I see when the cards keep coming up and it's like locked, it's like, dude, come on. It's like you can't be that locked up. So that's why. But anyways, this is what I have for you today. Of course, take everything with a grain of salt, take it as it resonates. Energies can be reversed as well. But this is what I have. Thanks for watching. If you're feeling drawn to any of the other emotions, feel free to check those out. There could be messages in there for you as well, but I'm going to leave you with this. I hope that you have a good day or good night wherever you are, and I will hopefully talk to you later. Okay.